Another DIY show. Nope.
Hey, long time no see. Welcome back. So due to COVID, I stopped doing these for a little bit, but I do have this episode on here. It's been sitting on my hard drive, so I'm gonna knock this one out and then start continuing doing these again. So follow along. This is going to be on the rebuild of the Jaguar. Let's go. So I did get this from Copart. They specialize in crash vehicles that come from insurance companies that are written off. I won this auction for $350. I paid $150 for the tow to my house. So here we go. Day one, rebuild. Casey's taking a nap, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm trying to dive in and get as much off as I can while he's taking a nap. When he gets up, he'll be down, he'll be in the way, and I'll be able to teach him some stuff as well. So I have two cars here, two Jaguars. This one is mine. Just picked this one up from Copart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take all the parts off of this one, put on this one, get it inspected, get it painted, and get this one as a rebuild title, get this one on the road. What I'll do is I'll show you the process, and then at the end we'll find out how much we actually saved on here. So you ready for it? All right, let's get into it. So all we have here is the control arm on here, snapped, front bumper, and the hood. There was no frame damage, so I did check that before I bought it. I like to say this one is easy, but something always comes up. I'm gonna start breaking this one down piece by piece, making sure everything is straightforward for me to actually do, and see if I can pull this off. Alright, so we are at day 2. Day 1, I was able to break everything down, which gave me a really good assessment of what was going on. As always, there's always more that pops up than you see in your original inspection. All in all, I was able to get everything done, so let me show you where we're at. So basically, we got the whole front end done. We got the bar off. What we didn't expect was the major part that happened was where, as I said, the lower arm control snap. So that snapped off, so I just have to replace the lower control arm right here. But once we got it off, what we noticed, because the car wasn't... You got the flashlight, Casey?
I got it.
Yep, bring the flashlight. Yep, just hold it right there, Casey. This is the EGR reverse valve. So when the wheel snapped, this went into here, which is something I didn't expect to have to fix. But this controls the gas that goes into the engine. So the car is not starting at the moment. So hopefully when I replace this, we should get everything up and running. As you can see, the AC line snapped as well. So I do have a replacement for that as well. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna get this EGR solenoid in.
Are you gonna show them this?
Nope, I already showed them that. Where we at? So I'm just gonna do the EGR valve, get it started.
Checking this, so it's not nothing that we need fixing here.
Nothing new. Okay, cool. All right, so here we are, day 3. So last night I did get the purge changed. The car still wouldn't start. So I spent the night looking through all the fuses, making sure everything was good. As you could see, everything seems to be in order there. Then I went through all the fuse panels. What I did find, they said that there's a gas reset switch right back here. There's a little hole right there. They say you just put your finger in there. Oh yeah, there's a button. All right, I hit that button. This is actually the first time I'm getting to hear the car turn over. Wow, that is really awesome. That was really stressful. All right, so we are at day 4. This is the one that snapped. This is gonna be a replacement. The control arm was $20, so I just decided to go get it. If I would have took this off of my car, then it would have made it actually more difficult to get the car out of the garage when I'm finished with this process. So what I plan to try to do today is get that put on. And after I do that, drop the car, probably drive it around just the subdivision to make sure everything is okay. If everything is okay, then I'm gonna actually start breaking down the front end and get it rebuilt and see if I can get this done before the weekend is over. Well, here we go. Out really well. I was able to get the tire, the wheel assembly put together. Took it for a little test drive. The alignment is a little off, I could tell, of course, so I knew that would be the case anyway. I'm actually going to start to break down the front end, start taking off the pieces off of this car, the bumper reinforcement, the fender, and the hood, and then replace everything over here, which is the bumper reinforcement, the fender, the hood. I got to put the light panel back in. A lot of little screws, a lot of little pieces, but all in all, we're making really good progress. All right, here we are at day 5. So first on the positive side, as you can see, we got the car put together. We got the fender, the hood, and the bumper. So little by little, almost there. I'm gonna see if I can get this done today. Get everything ready and squared away for tomorrow, and then be prepared to go get inspection on Monday or Tuesday. All right, so today is D-Day, inspection day. But I am up here now at one of the private inspectors. You can do the Georgia State inspection. It usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks, or you can do a private, which they're state certified. They charge you $100 pass or fail, so you'll want to make sure that your stuff is together properly. I used this lady before. She's really thorough, so I'm super nervous because this is actually the first time that I physically did the work with my hands. Before I had the body shops do them. Fingers crossed, and hopefully we get this together. So this is the last part of the process. I have to get them all of this paperwork, and I should get the title. But once this is done, I'm gonna actually go over to get the registration, which is a totally different building. This one is the main Department of Revenue. This one actually does the titles in person. I can also send it in, but it would take a couple of weeks. So I drove down here to do that, and then I would drive all the way back across town to go to my county office to get my tag and registration. So almost there. This process is done. So I'm just ran in and got my plate. Everything went well together for that. This whole process was kind of nerve-wracking. I knew what to expect, but it's still nerve-wracking because if it fails, you put all the money into it. And last thing I have to do is actually get this painted. That I don't have to rush, but I'm going to try to get that done within the week or so. It should take a day or two for them to paint it, and this whole process will be done. All in all, I was pretty happy with this build. Let me go through some of the numbers with you. So I actually won the auction at $350 with all of the co-parts, taxes, and fees. I left out of there at $681. I paid $150 for the tow. It was another $100 for the inspection. The paint was $750. So all that together gave me $1,681. I did get back $500 from, I actually had sold the car that I took all the parts off of. I didn't need to buy any parts, so that was a positive. I could have kept the car. There was so many, it was operable. There were so many parts. I could have parted that out and sold it piece by piece and made a big chunk of money off of that as well, but didn't really want to do that. So I had a company come and just take it, and they gave me $500. I wanted to get it out of my garage. So all in all,
this whole total cost for me was $1,681. If I were to look through and just find a comparable vehicle, if I was going to buy this car, you can find it for about $9,000. So here's what one looks like. So I actually saved $7,319 based on my numbers here. Is it for everyone? Absolutely not. But it's something that I actually enjoyed. It was actually a cool process to do. Kason got to see a lot of the stuff done as well. So would I do it again? Absolutely. Actually looking for a new one right now. So stay tuned. I'll be back with another episode shortly. Thank you very much.